I just want to continue to kind of like push this message of like CrossFit doesn't have an end and it doesn't need to have an end. Like, yeah, the evolution of it, we're gonna see me get older and not be able to do things like I did, and there are things now that I can't do or currently unable to do from past years, and it's okay. Like, it's just embracing where you are, embracing this beautiful thing that we're going through.
Yeah, I'm so warm.
Yeah.
I've been warm for 20 years. All right, love you.
Becca Voigt Miller, and this is my 16th or 17th year. Depends on if you count 2020. So 16 appearances. So the evolution of kind of the games is kind of morphed into something very different. When I first started in 08, it was literally like Woodstock was described to me. I signed up at midnight in Las Vegas, and we were just locked in for a spot, and we went there. We had tents and we ate at IHOP and literally threw down with everybody and just hung out, and just, it was a fun little barbecue. We were dirty. There was so much dirt and dust, and very different. And then 09, we were back at the ranch. So same type of feel. We were kind of stuck in the barn this time. And so you were kind of sequestered, and everyone else, all the fans were kind of in their tents. Fans, I guess, more family and friends. But yeah, it was definitely a really special thing. And then when we went over to Carson, that's when you felt like you made it. I think all of us, you know, my close friends, Katie Hogan, Chris Clever, Lindsay Valenzuela, like, you definitely felt like you were a professional athlete at that point. It was super special in Carson, and I definitely feel like that was my most favorite times. Like, just being in the tennis stadium and being in the soccer stadium, it was epic, and you could feel like the big names that played there. You can just feel their aura, and it was really cool.
What's going on? Where are we?
We are at CrossFit Training Yard, and we're going to be starting the 7:30 class in just a few minutes. So it's a Friday morning, so everyone's energy is going to be probably a little bit higher today, so that's good. Just checking people into class, getting ready to coach the shit out of this class. All right, let's go ahead and let's start getting our stuff.
CrossFit Training Yard is amazing. It's super cool. We just hit our 10-year anniversary.
I mean, this is how ridiculous I am. It's not a full pot, but I bring it with me so that it stays nice and warm. Yes, I do drink all of it.
When we first started, we had this little tiny box. It was less than 2,000 square feet. And over the course of the years, we've acquired more buildings. And so now we have 3 buildings on the lot. There are a couple more that hopefully we can get.
Now, this one's hard because a lot of times you're gonna get up there and you're gonna be really tired, okay? So if we're climbing up and we're coming down, you can go ahead and keep your feet clamped, and you can go ahead and inch your way down and let your feet slide down. Yeah, I have scars all over. It's like, oh, the back one, it's really faint. I also have a rope burn right now from a workout that I did, but yeah, everything. I'll never be a shin model. 3, 2, 1, go.
I coach a lot throughout the week, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But the energy in the community is really special.
Pull, 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 pull. Good job.
It's one of the most special parts of this whole journey is the community. So them just hanging out, and they have their own little community within this, and they, you know, celebrate each other, and when I turn and like look in the patio and it's full of people, it's just like, yeah, this is super cool.
It's gonna be a slow walk. I heard once that dogs sniffing in different neighborhoods and stuff is like their opportunity to be on social media because they get to smell and get a bunch of different like information. So I'll let them smell around and my own health and fitness is really important. I mean, mostly I want to be able to show my members what like they're capable of as we age. And so if I can do that with myself, then it's great. I know that our demographic is on the older side, so a lot of people are older than me, but I want to make sure that I'm mentally healthy and physically healthy. So like walks like this are really good. I mean, I still have my struggles, but when I can get out on a walk and get in the sun, it's really nice to be able to do that.
This is Becca Voigt's 16th appearance at the CrossFit Games. At this point, she's just showing off.
I mean, I haven't even been doing CrossFit for 16 years, and I like to think I was around in the earlier days, and not only had she been doing it longer, but she's been competing at the games at many levels for the last 16 years.
Being here in Alabama, it's just a very different feeling being on the competition floor. I'm enjoying it. I'm really having fun. Yeah, when we go out to the floor, I want to do well, and the switch is turned on. But for me, it's like just meeting people, making sure that, you know, the people that are awesome to me, the volunteers that want to say hi and want to make sure they're doing well. And I don't know, I just feel like very grateful that I'm still in the sport and that I'm trying to just give back as much as I can. I think what brings me back to the games each and every year, I think maybe it's a little bit different every year. It's what I've done for so many years. And so that is kind of part of the routine and kind of brings me back each time. But also, I just want to continue to kind of like push this message of like CrossFit doesn't have an end and it doesn't need to have an end.
Yeah, I started CrossFit at 26 actually, 26 years old. So I said, they were like, oh, my body was better in their 20s. And I was like, not mine. I didn't find CrossFit until I was 26, 27, about 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been quite a journey and I wouldn't trade it at all for anything. So it's only shaped me to be the better human that I am today at 43 than I was at 26.
We're gonna see me get older and not be able to do things like I did, and there are things now that I can't do or currently unable to do from past years, and it's okay. Like, it's just embracing where you are, embracing this beautiful thing. It's hard for me to see other athletes or these younger athletes like retire, because that's not what I learned that CrossFit was in the beginning. And so I want to be that message, like, yeah, you can keep going, and even if you aren't as good as you once were, like that's okay. You're gonna be good here today, and that's even more special. All of us women in the 40 to 45-year-old category were lined up, and the 70 plus were also lined up. And I was like, I hope we are all here at that age. When you look at them, they are having so much fun. One of the ladies that I spoke to, she's like, every time I come, I'm just grateful that I get this opportunity to show off my body and what it's capable of doing. And I'm like, heck yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. So yes, to answer your question, I will absolutely do my best to be here in that 70 plus when I get there.